A few people had asked me why goldsmithing hammers are always high polished. The short answer is that it creates a nice polished hammer blow every single time you hit the metal with it. But this also means that the opposite is true. If you have any kind of imperfections on the face of your hammer, those textures will get transferred onto the metal every single time you hit it. When I made my most recent rune pendant, I actually captured that on video as it was happening. When I made the first pendant back in May, I really wasn't kidding when I said that the steel in these guys is hard enough to dent hammers. And as you can see right here, I got lazy and I didn't make one of those copper or brass guards for this guy. And of course, I slipped and hit the edge of the pendant with the hammer. I didn't realize it until I started noticing this little raised mark showing up everywhere. And it slowly dawned on me that I had made a very big mistake. I don't know, perhaps Hephaestus himself decided to punish me for my hubris. Thankfully, these hammers are very easy to fix. You just get some sandpaper, or if you really screwed up, a hand file, buff out that dent, progressively sand it up to 1000 grit, and then after a quick trip of the buffing wheel, it's good as new. Truth be told, these hammers are actually relatively soft. And there's a couple of reasons for this. One of them has to do with how the hammer bounces and rebounds, but I'm not really going to get into that. The more important one is, in theory, you always want one of these hammers to be softer than the surface you're hitting them on, because it's way easier to fix one of these than it is to completely replane a anvil if you put a dent in it. Now, I know some people have said that, you know, if you're careful enough and don't miss, it doesn't matter, but I think that's just asking for trouble, in my personal opinion.